Hey guys, and welcome back to PSO2. So this is going to be a tips slash leveling guide. This is kind of difficult to explain. So the reason I've been holding off on doing a video like this, because this isn't really the first time I've thought about doing this. I really haven't wanted to, mostly because leveling in PSO2 is dynamic. There's no real one way to go through and level. I mean, in its base form, leveling is just gaining experience, but how you do that changes pretty drastically depending upon what's going on in PSO2, and making a guide is next to impossible because there's really no one way to do it. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over the different ways and things to consider while leveling up a character, and what you can do to gain more experience and what to kind of look out for. So I'm going to go over everything really quick, what I plan to do in the video itself, and then we're going to go into a little bit more detail. I don't want to make this video too long. I tried recording this once and it was like 40 minutes, and I don't want to upload a 40-minute video. It seems like it'd be too long of a video to have to sit through and actually learn things. So let's just jump right into it. So our leveling tips are going to go over a couple of things. Primarily daily quests to gain your tri boost, featured quests to get boxes for bonus quest tickets, random recommended client orders, and you should be grabbing them, advanced quests starting at level 40, and at level 50 to 55 to look out for the 4th featured quest, running it on super hard, specifically consistently being one of some of the best experience per hour in game with an unorganized group. Meaning if you're not playing with a specific organized group itself, just running the 4th featured quest over and over and over while people are running it is going to be some of the best experience you can get. And if you happen to be lucky enough to be leveling on a day that A World Engulfed in Shadows is currently up as the 4th featured quest, then getting tons of experience, because the 4th featured quest cycles. So being online when that quest is up, if you see it, drop everything as long as you're level 50 to 55, and you can get major experience gains going all the way up to 75. Like I got a character from 55, or from what this character is now, like 43-ish, 26 into the 50s range, and then all the way to 75 in a day. It was crazy. Outside of that, of course, limited quests and bonus increases, as well as just general events that are going on. Keep an eye on those, and then make sure to pick up your buff items and your buff tree as well. Oh yeah, and check your titles, because titles reward out EXP tickets as well as EXP buff items, and you also can get a weapon with the experience affix on it. It's called Another History. It's plus 10%. Don't really feel like it's necessary, but if you stack all these things together kind of in that row, those are kind of your best bets for leveling. So that's if you just want a TLDR. Let's actually jump into what we're talking about, what we're looking at. So first off, most characters or most players will know very early on you're introduced to daily quests. Daily quests are important. You pick them up. I actually picked these up yesterday and just never did them. That's why you see so many of them here, but usually you only have 3. Each of these gives you a 5% boost to your daily tri boost. Your daily tri boost is going to give you experience, meseta, and rare drop rate. So get that up all the way to 50. You'll see I have up to to 15. Usually if you're not premium, it's only 10, but I have an extra 5. That doesn't mean I get any more tri boost, any more daily boost, but I can bank an extra 5. So it'll go up to 50, and then it'll stay at 50, but it'll allow me to add more on there, since there is a decay that you lose 5% per day, but you can only gain up to 15%. So you can stack a couple extra, alleviate your client order list. So I've got a bunch of these. So you want to make sure you do these every single day, get your dry boost up as high as it can get to, and keep it at least 50% while you're leveling. Now, you also are introduced to featured quests. Featured quests can be completed once a day per ship. I'm pretty sure that's the case. So once a day per ship, and you have a chance at getting a bonus key from the box you get. You'll see this little orange icon here when you can complete it to get a box. The boxes give you a bunch of stuff, but what you're concerned with is bonus keys. Bonus keys are used to get into bonus missions that are really good on experience. Some of the best ones are Tokyo Gold. Magatsu Gold is okay, but Rappy Fever and this Assault mission right here, so basically Tokyo Gold, Rappy Fever, and Assault mission are the ones you want to get. for like some of the biggest experience gains. The rest of them are fine. It's just some XP. So no big deal there. But yeah, get your feature done. What you'll also notice is the first feature is always an exploration mission. And the three, what is it called? The 3 daily try boost missions are always going to be for that first featured mission. So the idea is that you pick up these 3 quests and then you run your featureds. Running all 3 of them. The first one you'll get all of your try boost done in, you turn those in, then you run the other ones. Now, you only get a box for completing this if you at least get an A rank, so you can't just run all the way to the end and kill the boss to get the box really quickly. But you can just kill enough enemies to get just that A rank, because yes, it is based on number of enemies killed. At least to my knowledge, I haven't had anything else affect it specifically, but kill a bunch of enemies, run to the boss, finish it off, and it can be done at any difficulty. Now from there, we'll talk about the random recommended client orders that I mentioned earlier. If you actually go to, let's say we'll take this free field, and I notice I didn't pick up any client orders, any of my daily client orders from the other attendant on my left. Now, when I pick this quest, we're gonna grab it on very hard. When I pick up this quest, what you'll notice is I get another pop-up box. Any client orders that can be completed during the quest that we're doing right now will pop up on this list. You can grab them right here. You don't have to run around and pick up the best client orders from the best monster or from the individual vendors themselves, but you can see, like, for example, this one says complete the ruins exploration within 20 minutes, which is extremely easy to do. You can finish in 20 minutes easy on very hard plus. The reason I picked very hard plus this time around is because any client order, some client orders require a certain difficulty level for you to be able to complete them during that actual mission itself. So by doing the highest I could possibly do, it showed me all the ones that I can get done in this specific client or this specific mission. So you can just grab a couple. So let's say look at my dailies. We'll look at Zishrada is the boss and you get a blade from killing him. So that's literally just a free 12k experience. 60 darkers. There's a lot of darkers in there. This could, I mean, you could get this done. And that could be your, you know, I've killed enough enemies, let's go to the boss thing. So you could grab that, kill the 60 darkers, get some experience, and then just complete the ruins. So I usually try to avoid specific monsters unless I absolutely have to kill them. Like this one literally says to kill Zishrada, which is the boss, so I'll have to kill him. But these are specific types of monsters, kind of annoying. You can grab them if you get lucky, it's extra experience. If the space, nothing really hurts it. So you pick all those quests, like, okay, cool, I've got those, and then you just hit accept order. Once you pick accept, you've grabbed all those client orders. I'm not going to grab them because I don't want to fill up my list, but you start the quest and you have all those client orders. So that's pretty cool. Makes it super easy. And then once you're finished, you just pop out here, turn in all your client orders and more experience. And you're being efficient. So you've done all of this. You've continued to level, get your boxes, get your quests, things like that. Now at level 40, your arcs, what is it? Your arcs road? Yeah, arcs road will tell you to come over to coffee, complete a client order. Now, guys, just do your coffee client orders. They're unlocks. They're super important. Get them done. Which she'll tell you about advanced quests. Advanced quests are some of the best experience in the game with an organized group. When doing advanced quests, essentially they're specialized quests. These ones right now, I'm not sure if they always have this, because they've had them as long as I've been looking at them, like looking for them for these bonuses and doing this video. They have a 100% EXP rate increase currently. This is just a little symbol. Keep an eye out on these. Keep an eye out for these. They're in different locations. Like the 4th featured quest actually has it too. This one has 200%. But whenever there are events going on, PSO2 day, anything like that, they'll be on those missions so you can see what's going to have bonuses. Let's say, for example, these other featured quests don't have any bonus experience, so not going to be as good. But advanced quests are specialized quests. It requires an advanced capsule when you enter. You have to pay at 1 advanced capsule at the camp ship, or in this camp ship. You can buy advanced capsules for quite a bit of Meseta from just an items vendor, but they also give you a couple of them for free when you're first starting out. The idea is that one mission will give you advanced capsules for the next one. That mission will give you advanced capsules for the next one. The final mission will give you advanced capsules for the first one, and you do them kind of in a cycle. So usually you just want to cycle through them doing one at a time, and you get tons of capsules for doing the missions, so it's not like you're really going to run out as long as you're picking them up. The little gold crystals on the ground look very similar to the Meseta crystals, so just keep an eye out for them, pick them up when you see them, keep on going. And they're in groups of 3, I believe, so these 3 here, so on and so forth. Now these have really good experience. At level 40, if you don't have a group, if there's nothing going on, you know, featured quests really aren't popping off, you can just solo these if you feel confident that you're able to kill enemies. At least give it a try, at the very least. It seems to be some of the best experience you can get, going up towards 50 to 55. Now we're gonna grab a quest really quick. I think I already have one active. Yep. We're gonna grab a quest. No, we'll talk about featured first, actually. So outside of that, I mentioned it a little bit earlier, but featured quest, this 4th one here has an experience bonus, just 100%. People usually run this, is usually considered the leveling quest. You want to spam this as much as possible in an unorganized group outside of doing the advanced quest, just because it's the most experience you're going to be able to get, really. And it really just depends. It's kind of tough. Like I mentioned beforehand, the reason I didn't do this video in the first place was because it changes. There might be something that's better than this at the time while this is up. I mean, even the quest type says level up quest, so this is just meant for leveling. Now if you happen to luck out and a world engulfed in shadows is up, doing that on super hard is crazy amounts of experience. I think you fight somewhere like 13 different bosses, so it's not even fighting a bunch of mobs or ads, it's just big experience gains, and they get done in about 2 minutes. Remember correctly, when I ran this on super hard, leveling up another character, I got about 800,000 experience per run, and the runs were about 2 to 5 minutes, 5 being on a really, really bad run, 2 minutes just being nice, quick, easy run. So it's tons of experience, really, really good EXP per hour, so it's really nice. But this one's a Winged Border Break, not as good, but still experience. So getting that done is really, really nice, but we're gonna go ahead and pop into a quest and talk about more experience gains, because there are ways to augment the amount of experience that you gain. Now, if it's permitted, because some quests don't allow you to, for example, the 4th, I believe the 4th, what's it called? The 4th featured quest doesn't allow you to bring partners with you. I'm gonna open up my character sheet. You can see I just have my premium effect tri boost. Yes, premium players do get a free tri boost now. It does make premium a bit more worth it, but as you can see, I have no other gains here. But when I invite a AI partner, I get a party boost a party boost effect. It's a tri boost, so 15%. Starts at 15. Each person you add on top of that, so each AI partner you add on top of that will add another 5%. So let's say we grab, I always grab the free ones just because I can pick the classes. Tucker Forest. Plus it's also free fun whenever you bring someone you've never brought before for the day. So having a full 3 gives me plus 25%, which is more experience, as tri boost also affects EXP gains. I also have an Exp Gain Item. Those can be purchased, and I'll show you guys how you can get those in just a minute. But you also get them from titles, and they just hand them out for free every once in a while. So bring AI partners with you at the very least. Regular players will get you a total bonus of up to 40% tri boost. So if you can get other people to run with you, it's always good to run in a group. There's no reason not to. That's why you'll see people putting down those giant circles. Actually, I can show you, putting down the party makers when you go into EQs, because it's more tri boost, which is more rare drop rate, more drop rate, more experience, and more Meseta gain. So there's really no bad side to being in a group in that situation itself. So group up, or if you're solo and you need to at least take AI partners, at least take AI partners. It's going to be helpful for you. Also, premium players do have premium drink effects. That premium drink effect does provide EXP boost. So if you're a premium player, now granted, taking this on every single quest can get kind of expensive. I mean, 10 quests, that's 200k. That's pretty rough. I don't think it's always necessary. So I would recommend taking those on like big experience quests. Also keep an eye out for EQs in general. Some emergency quests can be really, really great for experience, but just test the waters. Try out a few of them, see which ones work out well for you. And with that, we'll also mention that limited quests are also around as well. Limited quests are usually like event quests and things like that. Right now we have our Kuma Land. not really a limited quest. It's great for experience, but because people are currently doing the quest, it may be more populated than running featured quests. The idea is that you want to increase your experience per hour, so you don't want to just be sitting waiting for people to join the quest and then running and doing it. It may be good on experience, but you're wasting time, and time to experience gain is what's actually important for you. So if you can get more runs in the Akrumaland quest, overall you'll gain more experience. So I would just test the waters, see where people are at. It's also a good thing to note because sometimes people do go to emergency runs or emergency quests as well over doing a leveling quest. So it might be more beneficial for you to go do that emergency quest with everyone else, get that experience from there, and then go back to doing your leveling quests. Make sure, did we forget anything else? I think that might cover everything. Oh, buff items. We talked about that for just a split second. You can get buff items, experience gain, and all of those sorts of things. I have experience gain items on me right now. They just increase the amount of experience you get. You can stack them up to 120 minutes, I believe. One of them are one-time use. They're one-time use items. Using one of them will give you that buff for 30 minutes, and it stacks up to 120. So keep that in mind. You get those, like I mentioned before, from titles, or you can purchase them on the market. Right now on Ship 2, the market for them is a little bit weird. I believe the 75 experience gains are about 18k, where the 50 experience gains are about 8 to 9. So it's more cost effective. Actually, when I think about it, it's about more cost effective to purchase the 50s, but if you have the extra money and you want to gain more experience in a shorter amount of time, go for the 75. So it just depends. Now there's one last thing that you have available to you. I don't think I have one of them. If I don't, I'll go and oh, can I not search here? Oh no, I can. Okay, here we go. I do. So you also have the option of a weapon that has experience gain on it as well, called Another History. I believe these were given as rewards for Matterboard or between episode 1 and 3, but that's no longer a thing in the game. It's been removed, so you can still buy them on the market pretty cheap if you happen to find a weapon that's going to fit into your build and playstyle. But I wouldn't invest tons of money on this. Just 10% experience gain, which is going to increase your overall experience per hour, but it's not really worth your time in most cases. But that really covers just about everything when it comes down to little tips and things of that sort. These are all the things that you want to keep in mind as you're leveling. You just want to keep your experience per hour up as much as possible, and for the most part, guys, just do your daily and featured quests. There's going to be some of your biggest experience gains. This character is level 43, and I play on him maybe 10 to 15 minutes a day. I don't really do anything with him. He doesn't get a lot of love, really. I'll take one day and I'll get him to 75 just as I want to have another character to run time attacks on. But that's really about it. Hopefully this was helpful for you guys. This was substantially shorter than my last video, but which I'm gonna like, so I'm gonna get this one posted as soon as possible. If I missed anything, feel free to let me know in the comments, guys. If you didn't like the video, know where that button is, but if you actually like the video, go ahead and press the like button, get subscribed if you want to keep up with the videos that we have going on the channel. Also, check the video description. You will find links to the Discord, to my Twitch channel, to Twitter if that's your thing. Keep up with me. You guys are more than welcome to message me with your builds, your questions, things of that sort. I will do my absolute best to answer any questions that I possibly can, or find an answer for you. I may not have all of the answers, but I do know quite a few people that, I mean, aren't always the easiest to approach, but usually will get you the answer you're looking for. Anyway guys, thanks for joining me, and I'll see you all in the next one.